A moment for that young lady. As for Argentina, they have won the Copa 14 times, but their last success was a long time ago, back in 1993. Referee tonight is from Paraguay. Enrique Caceres is the man in charge. To win it by 1-0. Raw here as Messi comes forward now for Argentina. Three in the middle, waiting to get on the end of the cross. Asking a little too much there of Lavezzi. Back in towards Lavezzi! 1-0 Argentina! Brilliant start from last year's beaten finalists. Ezequiel Lavezzi, who scored against Bolivia, has scored inside the opening minutes against the United States. What a lovely ball that is from Lionel Messi. Who else? And Lavezzi is on the end of it to head it beyond Brad Guzan, who's rather caught in no man's land there as he comes off his line, and it's a beautifully guided header. Banega just drifting in behind Messi. Brooks with the challenge. Messi still goes. Lavezzi, the little back heel. Rojo to pull it back. Another highly effective move forward from Argentina. And it all started here with Lionel Messi's stubbornness. He wasn't going to give up possession, and then when the ball came back to him, the ball forward from Zuzi. And the United States might be able to break here. Wondolowski, Zuzi finds Beckerman, Bradley. Poor ball from this captain, and away come Argentina. Messi trying to wriggle his way through. Messi goes out with the save. And it all stemmed from the poor touch there from Bradley. Messi striding forward. From Fernandez. Messi. 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 In his body. Banega. Roma's on this near side. Banega will try and get it across to the far side. And Mercado, cut out by Johnson. Here is Mercado. Back in towards Higuain. Lavezzi. And away by Brooks in the end. Messi went for the spectacular and it didn't come off. Towards Yedlin, picked up there by Lavezzi. Banega with a little touch. Messi, caught, foul, free kick, and possibly a booking as well. And indeed it is. And there's somebody fancy themselves from this opportunity. That's somebody, the man with the silver boots, who has the golden touch. Four goals goals for Messi so far at this Copa America. He is the joint leading goal scorer of all time for Argentina with the legendary Gabriel Batistuta. Both are on 54 goals for their country. This could be a moment of history. Messi. Oh! Absolutely astounding! Perfection! Brad Guzan beaten for a second time, and with that goal, Lionel Messi becomes Argentina's all-time leading scorer. 55 goals now for his country. You might argue that Guzan could have got a little closer to it. But when you're up against Lionel Messi, you're up against the very best. It's extraordinary. It's exquisite. It's enthralling. It's 2-0. Band of USA supporters are behind the goal that Brad Guzan is defending, away to the left. And they're doing their best to drum up, in a literal sense, support for their team. Johnson, cut out there by Mascherano. Brilliant. From Messi. Banega. Messi. Banega. Here's Lavezzi. Is poised on that far side to make a run into the penalty area. You see him at the top of your picture there. Messi. And his assistant, and I think that was to do with several incidents in the first half that he was unhappy about. He, though, will be absolutely thrilled. It was a brilliant goal. It is 2-0 to Argentina at the break. Wouldn't be too surprised if it was Chris Wondolowski who came off with the wide men moving in field to join Dempsey up front. Beckerman, turned by Pulisic, can't get on the end of it. Messi again, who can tell Christian Pulisic a thing or two about being the hope of the nation. In towards Higuain, surely with a third, and that might just settle it. Dispossessed by Fernandez. Messi. Lavezzi's clear on that far side. This is Banega. This is Lavezzi. In towards Higuain. Lavezzi again looked offside, and he's offside. So Lamela waits to come on. Argentina down to 10 temporarily. Brooks loses out. And can't regain it back from Messi. Messi, little ball through towards Mascherano, who was in a rare advanced position there. Pulisic's on that far side, pulls it back. Arguably the best move of the second half for the United States. Away comes Lamela. Messi. Lamela is onside. Eric Lamela bearing down on goal. Well, he was hoping that Gonzalo Higuain had made the run in field into the penalty area, but not quite. Messi timed his run well, arced it well. Messi onto his left foot. Guzan with the save. And it will just drift across for a corner kick. What about the run here of Messi? Picked up by Messi, and Messi is through here. Can he make it 4? Lovely ball. Higuain does. Well, that's the definition of being unselfish. And Argentina crown a fine night in Houston with another goal. 2 in each half now, and both in this second period have come from Gonzalo Higuain. Messi pounces. You thought for all the world he was going to have a shot himself. But Higuain with the run across to the left-hand side of your picture, and he really wasn't going to miss from there. Gonzalo Higuain, 36 goals in Serie A last season for Napoli, and he's now up to 4 in this Copa America Centenario. It will be a hat-trick of finals appearances in successive years for Argentina. Messi. Beaten in the World Cup final by Germany. Beaten on penalties in the final of the Copa America last year by the hosts Chile. Can they make it 3rd time successful? Colombia or Chile awaiting the final on Sunday in New Jersey for Lionel Messi and Argentina, after they have comprehensively demolished Jurgen Klinsmann's United States here in Houston. Esquiel Lavezzi and Messi setting a new Argentina record in the first half, and 2 from Gonzalo Higuain in the second half. It's finished here in Houston, an emphatic Argentina victory. Argentina winning by 4 goals to 0. Plenty of respect for Lionel Messi from the former German international, one of the greatest players of his time. Jurgen Klinsmann against probably the world's best. Either him or Cristiano Ronaldo, or in one camp or the other. And there's no doubt about it that Brad Guzan, Michael Bradley in the United States were taught a lesson tonight. Lesson in how to keep possession, and lesson in how to finish emphatically. Smiles from Jurgen Klinsmann. He can have no complaints, really. There were 1 or 2 perhaps dubious decisions, but there was nothing dubious at all about any of the 4 goals for Argentina. Lavezzi sent them on their way with the early header created by Messi. Messi himself with international goal number 55 with a superb free kick. And then Gonzalo Higuain with 2 more in the second half.